Round one of this year's FIA World Rally Championship was Rally Monte-Carlo, and first to roll the dice in stage one was Sébastien Ogier, that icy ride to Sisteron, and round he went, first on the ice, but he got away with it. Thierry Neuville had it worse. He froze, and over 4 long minutes were lost, stuck in a snowbank, despite the help of spectators. On Friday, Andres Mikkelsen was in second until an Alpine excursion on the morning's opening stage lost him 21 seconds. And then, all hope of victory was gone when the alternator failed on his high Hyundai. Craig Breen was helpless when a stone snapped off the bleed nipple and his brakes failed. 2 minutes passed by, and so did Esa-Pekka Lappi. The leader, Sébastien Ogier, led a charmed life. He overcooked this hairpin and then got stuck in the ditch. Full snow conditions greeted the drivers on Saturday morning, and Spain's Dani Sordo became the first casualty. From third place on the leaderboard, he lost control, and with it, all chance of finishing the rally. Esa-Pekka Lappi saved his moment for the afternoon. Having careered up a bank, he picked up a puncture and lost 4th place to Chris Meek in the time he'd used, stopping to change it. Gannon's finest looked as if he was trying to qualify for next month's Winter Olympics with a brief excursion when he spun on this hairpin. Jari-Matti Latvala kept his head and his 3rd place after disguising his jealousy at how well the new boy was doing ahead of him on the leaderboard. But in stage 11, Ott Tänak was giving Latvala some encouragement, aquaplaning under braking, and all of a sudden he was off into the field. Reaching the end of the day, Sébastien Ogier had half a minute in hand. He diced with the day's stages, clung to the top of the times, and emerged with his pride intact and a bid for his 5th WRC Monte win in one piece. It was a lively final day for Esa-Pekka Lappi. A stage 16 trip into a snowbank saw only time loss, but it was a final stage slide that saw him drop from 4th to 7th. Thierry Neuville started the final day in 7th, but 2 stage wins and a strong power stage saw him move up to 5th by the end of the day. Chris Meek went into the final day looking to show what his C3 could do, and a power stage win would have lifted his confidence. Jari-Matti Latvala's plans for the final day was to consolidate his 3rd position, and he did that with no dramas. Ott Tänak, on his debut for Toyota, decided to hold on to what he had over the final day's tricky stages and not push the leader, and delivered a strong and encouraging 2nd place. So it was left with Sébastien Ogier to collect his 5th WRC Monte win on what he called an extremely difficult weekend. So confirmation of Ogier's victory and a winning margin of nearly 1 minute over Ott Tänak in 2nd, with Jari-Matti Latvala in 3rd. With the power stage points added, this is how the driver's standings look. Ogier heads the list on 26, with Ott Tänak holding 2nd, 1 point ahead of Latvala and Meek. In the Manufacturers' Championship, Ford and Toyota are tied on 33, with Citroën and Ford already trailing in their wake.